Hello, Dads. Keith Jowers, the founder of Dads4Life. And the Dad Connection Minute I want to talk to you about today is being a great leader. Great leaders come from diverse backgrounds. They could be scientists or philosophers or musicians or sports figures. They could be teachers. And I want you to think about anybody that you know as a successful person in your eyes, whether it be in one of those arenas or not. I want you to think about this. They probably have failed. At some point in their life, they've probably failed. And you, as a dad, may have failed. And sometimes you don't know how to come out of that. Well, as a dad, I can assure you that it's okay to fail and come back out of it, because it doesn't have to be a lifetime event. It's just something that you go through. Everybody fails. Everybody makes mistakes. But Dad, you can come out of it. And when you do, and even if you've made a mistake with your child, you can apologize to them and you can make them look at you a different way than if they think that you have to be right all the time. Apologize. Be transparent to your children, because you will come out on top. I'm holding one of my collection pieces called Masters of Achievement. It is a 1911 book on philosophers and many people from those years who were successful. And somebody took time to write about them, over 1,000 pages. Have I read the whole book? No. I'll just be transparent with you. But I like the book, right? I just like vintage things and things that have some value to it, because today we're a throwaway society. And sometimes I see dads not doing everything they can to help their children and just kind of let somebody else raise them. The school raise them, or in a divorce situation, let another dad raise them. I can't think like that, because when I went through that in the 80s, I decided I would be involved in my child no matter what. And, when you do things like that, when you make those kind of decisions, they're lifelong. And that's where Dads4Life was actually formed over 15 years ago, because I wanted to help dads do the same thing, to keep on the right thought process of raising their children daily and not just, being involved every now and then. But when I think of great leaders, and I think of people like Walt Disney and Andrew Carnegie, and I think of Winston Churchill and Benjamin Franklin and Henry Ford, Abraham Lincoln, some of the leaders of the past that have formed basically our nation to the success we've had today. And you can understand that some of them have failed. Probably all of them have failed. Most of them have failed. And I can tell you that when you hold on to that failure and you don't come out of that failure state of mind, it can be detrimental not only to your life and your success, but also your children. He who learns of all men is wise. He who learns of all men is wise. And when we think about the mistakes we made, if we dwell on them, or we think about, I should have done this, or I should have done that, or we can really just make a mess of things. So you want to come out of your failures by learning something not to do again, and to continue on towards success. And it's the same thing with being a dad. When you make a mistake, you just be transparent enough. Look into the man in the mirror. And there was a song written by many years ago, sung by Michael Jackson, about the man in the mirror. When you take that look, that mirror test, and you look and you can help him straighten out some things, then you're going to be able to help your children straighten out some of the things they're going to go through. That's the Dad Connection Minute for today. And until next time, it's Keith Jowers, the founder of Life, saying, go out, enhance, encourage, and enrich someone's life today or tomorrow. But make sure you start with your children, because they truly do need it the most. Bye-bye.